Okay, go ahead. So,
My name is Joseph Freeman. Mr. Ford hired me to do some work on this house about 18 years ago. I put the shingles on, I did the windows, I did the doors, I put insulation in the house, I did the roof and everything because the house didn't have nothing but a shell when I started work on it. But the shell was covered with tin. I did the flooring, I did the roof, the gutters and everything on this house. Nearly built this house over again. Up until a couple of months ago, they just about decided they want to sell it and move to another location. Somebody else took over the house, so I helped them with the house and got in the house and moving some things back and forth from the house. But this house was done through me from the time it was built up until the time I did it 18 years ago. I started 18 years ago and was doing this work on this house up until about a year now or so.
what about that front door?
The front door was done, redone. I redone this front door. The front door was redone by me. I took this front door and bring it out to try to make it, even with the, with the building and everything. But all this here was done by me. This window, everything, windows add on. I put these windows in. I did the porch here. Put the porch in, put the windows in the bathroom there. Extra window in the back, bedroom in the back also. And did the front window on these two sides here, the left and the right side of this house, on the front of the porch. And the rest, the roof and everything was done by me also. I did the roof, back and the front roof.
So when did you do the siding?
I did the siding on this house down on this house at least about 12 years since I put the siding on this house here. And there was no siding. It was just tin covering a couple pieces of board that from the remaining of the old house. The old house, they never took and put no siding on it. They just had tin covering. And when they put the tin covering on, they just put the tin covering on the board that was left on the house.
So tell me more about the windows.
The windows was done mostly by me. This window here, in the front here, this window, actually 3 windows on the front. I did 2 of these windows on the front. I did this window here, I put this double window here. There was 1 window here. I cut this space out and put a double window here. These back windows was done by me also. Top window, this window was done by me, and 2 on the back. 1 upstairs on the end was done by me also. All this here was redone. The stylings and everything was redone. I did all this here, replaced all these here, and put stylings on this house. There was no stylings on the house. It was just tin wrapped around the house from some company. Must have been done by about 35 years ago or so, since they had put that tin on their house and they took it off. And I did the siding.
What's left from the original house?
Well, there's nothing left from the original house. It's just patch. Some of the patchwork I did and some of the patch somebody else did. But the original house, there's nothing left of the original house in this house. And there ain't nothing to build on. What I built on it was just pieces that was there to hold it up. Because the owner who had owned the house didn't have that kind of money to put in the house at that time, so he just patched it up the best way he could.
Interior doors?
There was only 3 interior doors put into this house. There was no doors at the opening, so we bought some doors from the salvage yard and put them in this house here. I put the doors in there. Original doors in this house. These doors came from the salvage yard. Myself, I went with him to buy these doors from the salvage yard on Meeting Street, and we put it into this house. And there was nothing here. There was nothing in this building. There still ain't nothing in there. If you look at the wall, the stud in the wall is no stud. There's no stud in the wall. It's just little blocks that put in there just to hold that sheetrock up. I did the sheetrock in this house also. So I could tell you what's under those sheetrock is you barely got a stud that you can nail onto in this house.